This is awesome.
Oh
If the rest
man.
of their stuff is like this, I'm a Motorhead fan. So, um, hey, welcome back to Into the Music. I'm Chris. I'm here with my buddy Greg. And Greg, you got something for me to react to.
I got something for you, right? I've got a full deck, and I'm gonna throw down the ace of
I've
spades.
heard otherwise.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. I think I think
You
what
set
you
yourself up for
I think
that.
what
You
you
did.
heard is probably the right one, but go with this. I got a hand. I'm throwing down the ace of spades. Do you know where I'm going with this? Motorhead.
I don't
Have you
know
heard
any
of Motorhead?
Motorhead.
Do
I
you
don't
know the
know any
group? You know
Motorhead.
the
I
name
know
of the
some
group?
Motorheads, but I don't know the band Motorhead.
But you know of them.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Yeah. So ace of spades. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm
yeah.
gonna be like
Hey,
you
Ace of
now. I'm gonna
Spades.
be
You
like you.
know.
Yeah. So go check it
Okay,
out
that's the name of the song. Okay.
and come back and let me know
I
what you
will be
think.
I will be back and I will give you a full report. Man, this thing's got some energy.
If you like to gamble, I tell you I'm your man. You win some, lose some, it's all the same to me. The pleasure is to play, ain't no difference what you say. I don't shade green, the only card I need is the ace of spades. The ace of spades. Playing for the high road, dancing with the devil, going with the flow. It's all a game to me. Seven or 11, snake eyes watching you. Double up or quit, double strike or split. The ace of spades, the ace of spades. You know I'm going to lose, and gambling's for fools. But that's the way I like it, baby. I don't want to live forever. And don't forget the joker. Pushing up the ante, I know you got to see me. Read 'em and weep, the dead man's hand again. I see it in your eyes. Take one look and die. The only thing you see, you know it's gonna be the ace of spades, the ace of spades.
Okay, that had a lot of energy, which I definitely needed right now. This is like I guess it's like a combination of uh, heavy metal or speed metal and punk. This is very cool. Right.
All right. So you're back, and
Yep.
your first shot at Motorhead,
I can't
and
believe you got me listening to this shit. Um, I'm totally kidding, man. This is awesome.
oh
If the rest
man.
of their stuff is like this, I'm a Motorhead fan. So I have no idea if it is, but this was so energetic. I mean, this was just going, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this like what they call speed metal? Because I mentioned that in the reaction.
I
I
don't
don't
know a
know,
lot about Motorhead.
but I
No, I
know it
mean,
was
I
fast.
think it is.
So
It's speed. I think you're right. It's speed
this
metal.
was
I
so
believe.
so cool. This was
Yeah.
really just energized me, man. Just everything was going.
Yeah.
Everything was going.
1980.
1980.
1980, right? So,
Okay.
we're talking about 40 years.
I would have thought like late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, so it's crazy. So it's funny, right? So we do the channel and thinking about, what kind of metal stuff we could be getting into and this and that, whatever. And so, those seeds were kind of like, in my head and my sons, I keep talking about my sons, right? And then their influences. And one day the song was playing and I was like, that sounded familiar, like I had known that song. And I was like,
Okay.
and I said to them, who is that? And they're like, Motorhead. I'm like, no. I'm like, yeah. And then they said what the song name was. So I knew the song. I liked it, but I just, and I was like, that's Motorhead. I'm like, Motorhead.
Oh, wow. So you already knew it, but you didn't know
Ace of Spades.
Okay.
Yeah. That was a couple months ago. And I'm like writing it down, like, that's one I'm gonna give Chris.
Yeah,
and
this
so
is good,
but
man.
then I dove into it. I mean, I listened to it. And I was like, holy shit, this is so good. It's so good. Then I dabbled with a couple other songs with Motorhead, and I'm not sure because it is like a speed metal. It's but let's not go down there right now. Let's come back and let's celebrate the song Ace of Spades because it just kicks ass.
It really does.
That's the term, it starts with the bass, whatever, and then the drums, whatever, and then it's like and it just doesn't let up. It just keeps going. And
it's a good thing it's a relatively short song. I would have been worn out otherwise by the end.
I think I was worn out actually at the end. Yeah, I was like, oh. Were you? Yeah, but then you just like you towel off, and then you go back in, and go for
no more
one.
rowdy stuff for you in the mosh pit and stuff.
And the Ace of Spades, from what I gather, it's let me so let me actually pull back. So I'll give you the band members, right?
Okay.
So Ian Fraser Kilmeister or Kilmister.
Where are they from?
So they're from England. Where in England?
I heard Ian like this, that's
right. So again,
right
Ian, I probably killed the last two names, but Ian Fraser Kilmister. But so he calls himself Lemmy.
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 No wonder why.
Yeah. Lemmy played the bass and he was the lead vocals.
Okay.
Then you had Fast Eddie Clark, and he was the lead guitar.
And he was fast.
And he was pretty fast, yeah. And then you had Phil Filthy Animal Taylor,
Really?
And he's the guy that the Muppets actually based their
the drummer. Wait, this guy played the drums?
Yeah.
This was the drummer?
Yeah.
How many members of their band?
3. Well,
wow. Okay, another trio. Okay.
I'm only going with those 3 at that time on that album. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the Motorhead fans out there, hopefully you're watching this. That means we did our job. You saw the thing, you came in, and you got to give us some history because I'm thinking maybe there might be some other players that came in down the road, but those were the guys. Yeah, I mean, Lemmy was always the guy. Lemmy was I think he was the founder.
Okay.
And I think they started in 1975.
Okay.
And this was so this song was off their 4th studio album called Ace of Spades. But from what I kind of looked into, it's funny because I think that's the name of the album, and yet when the single came out, they were not playing. The band didn't want this song as the A-side single for this album. They wanted something else.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I guess the record heads, whatever, kind of went out and they put this out, and it wound up becoming like, their most sort of mass friendly, critically acclaimed song, and it was one that always was demanded at every concert.
Okay. They probably got sick to death of playing it.
Well, he actually was quoted as saying, that I basically got, sick of it. But then he, in later years, Lemmy said, Ace of Spades has been really good to us, and it's one of the best songs that I ever wrote. You can
feel that way and not want to play it again. Yeah.
Right. So he was like, oh yeah. But I think like in the later years, and they kind of recognized that, that was the golden goose kind of thing, and that was, although I think, from what I understand, there is a wealth of Motorhead songs that, that they can basically, stick their flag on.
But you still need that one that's going to draw them in initially.
Yeah, yeah. Probably like, right, put them out there. Like, so for me, guys like me and you, like Ace of Spades, and so, make us want to kind of
Yeah.
open up the door a bit and look in. We may want to shut it, but we'll
You mean
definitely look
you mean
in.
the kind of guys who wear a Motorhead T-shirt and they only know one song of theirs? Yes.
Um, so it's interesting too. I was kind of doing some homework. In 2019, this song was voted favorite poker themed song in an online survey. It it crushed the other finalist, Poker Face by Lady Gaga. So thank God. So um and and just back to too, from what Lemmy was talking about, like when he wrote the song, that he wasn't a gambler, but he gambled, But I think if you kind of listen to the lyrics, whatever, he's just basically saying, that you know, look, you're gonna win and you're gonna lose, and it's like,
Yeah, cards are used as a metaphor a lot for
yeah,
yeah.
and if I lose, then I got the bad hand, whatever, and I move on, I kind of got that. And that was it. But yeah, Lemmy actually he passed away in 2015, 4 days after his 70th birthday, from what I understand. Yeah. So 70, and um yeah, Motorhead had a long career, man. So maybe we'll get into, and this album too, Rolling Stones latest version of their 500 greatest albums of all time. So I think Rolling Stones just put one out last year.
Mhm.
This made number 408 on the list, this album.
Yeah.
So maybe there's some stuff to draw from this album, and I'm sure people out there be like, yeah, but check this one out, and so let us know.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
again, keep in mind that we're not speed metal guys, but but if
Well,
there's
we
something,
appreciate a good song, so
yeah, so kind of keep that in mind, and make us like want to whet the appetite even more, so then we want to go for more and more and more. And with that said, I'm going to lead us out. And thank everyone
good
for
choice.
watching
Good
this.
choice for me. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I'm so glad. Yeah, excellent. And I'm going to say thank you for watching this video. And if you liked it, hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be great if you do. Have a lot of fun. And with that said, Chris, have a good night.
You too.
And we'll see everyone on the next episode of Into the Music.
See y'all.